More barangays in Iloilo City were placed on lockdown as COVID-19 cases continue to rise. Meanwhile, military forces were tapped to augment efforts to ensure citizen compliance to quarantine protocols. John Sala of GMA Regional TV 1 Western Visayas tells us more in this report live. John!
Iloilo City was placed under general community quarantine as cases for COVID-19 continue to escalate. And to ensure that quarantine protocols are strictly followed, security measures were strengthened in COVID-19 hotspots in the city. From MGCQ, the city of Iloilo was again placed under general community quarantine from August 16 to 31 after a drastic increase in COVID-19 cases. Many of these were recorded at the Iloilo Fish Port Complex and in some BPO companies. As of today, there are a total of 641 cases of local transmission in the city. To address the rapid increase of COVID-19 cases, barangays identified as hot spots were placed under surgical or total lockdown. 10 barangays were placed under surgical or selective lockdown, wherein only a portion or specific area where the cases are recorded are isolated, while 3 barangays were placed under total lockdown, wherein the whole barangay is temporarily closed. These are Barangay Rizal Estanzuela and Rizal Palapalados at the city proper, and Barangay San Juan in the district of Molo. About 600 households were affected by the lockdown in Barangay Rizal Estanzuela since Wednesday.
Kailangan masulod na yato ng mga contact tracing team, no? After nga makasulod ang contact tracing team naton, kag ma-identify na kung ano kalapad ang exposure sa atong mga positive cases dira, that's the time nga ma-recommend kita kumbaga ipadili naton sa lockdown, total lockdown o kung surgical lockdown.
20 military personnel from the 61st Infantry Battalion have been deployed in these hotspots since Saturday to augment police efforts in securing areas placed on lockdown and to ensure compliance to quarantine protocols.
Very much willing na mag-extend ng aming services sa mga tao dito sa Iloilo. Lalo na maniniwala din naman namin ay dapat tayong magtulungan sa gitna ng pandemya. Makakaasa po ang lahat ng patuloy na suporta mula sa Philippine Army sa mga katulad ng mga gawain ng Iloilo City.
10 Army personnel were assigned to areas in Iloilo City proper, while 5 each were deployed in Molo and Mandurriao District.
Ang 20 nga ni kang personnel sa Philippine Army mag-work hand in hand ini sa mga kapulisan sa kung diin in charge, especially sa pagpatuman sang istrikto pagpatuman sa mga quarantine protocol, no?
One of the Army personnel assigned in Halandoni Street City proper says that residents are cooperative and willingly follow protocols.
Wala pa man sir sang insidente nga natabo. Nagasunod naman sila sir sa aton mga kapulisan sir.
The deployment of Army troops is in accordance with the direction of the Iloilo City's Chief of Police. Additional forces from the AFP will be deployed if requested by the Iloilo City government to further augment efforts to address the rise in COVID-19 cases. COVID-19 designated areas in some hospitals in the city of Iloilo are already stretched to their limits. In addition to this, more and more healthcare workers are getting infected with the virus. Because of this, the Iloilo City government calls for cooperation and strict adherence to quarantine protocols to help stop the spread of the virus.
Thank you, John Sala.